What did you think of Oprah Winfrey's interview with the Duke and Duchess of Sussex?
It was heartbreaking, actually. You got a family where there's a big rift, and some of the things that Meghan and Harry said were quite distressing. But at the end of the day, I think it's possible to somebody who's a fan of Her Majesty the Queen, somebody who thinks highly of Charles and William, and to also think highly of Harry and Meghan, and be heartbroken that there is a family that's clearly having real strains and struggles, as many families do.
He's clearly very bruised by the withdrawal of security. I just wondered whether or not the Met is still responsible for intelligence, as in analysing threats to him and his family.
I'm not aware about that.
Okay.
He's not in this country. But I'll make this point from personal experience, which is one of the reasons why I accepted police protection. I declined it for some time, was because of concerns put to me about the safety of my family when I'm with them and my staff when I'm with them. And so I completely empathise with Harry's concerns about the safety of his wife and, at the moment, one child and children. It is really difficult when you're told by experts, because of either the job you're doing or because of your ethnicity or religion or because of the fact you're Prince Harry, you yourself and your family are at risk. And you can understand why you want to keep your family safe. And so when he was explaining during Oprah about the real-time decisions he was having to take because of the withdrawal of protection in Canada, it was heartbreaking to watch, because, I have complete empathy with that.
Have you ever had conversations about the potential skin colour of babies with one or two ethnic minority parents?
Never, no. And I've got members of my family who are mixed race, so it's... beggars belief. I remember you and I may have had a conversation when somebody did a tweet about a photograph about what Prince Harry's child looked like last year. I don't want to go into that for obvious reasons, but that's. And both you and I were appalled by that and stuff. But it is something that I'm sure the royal family are looking into and stuff. And it is. I made this point, by the way. I remember I've been to Grenfell many times, James, but I particularly remember going to Grenfell community in the days after Meghan had been there. And I got to tell you, she touched people's lives in ways nobody had. And I've also met, and I myself am a good example of somebody who talks about mental ill health, because Harry and William and others gave me the confidence to do so. So I think we've got to be a bit careful about assuming that because you think Her Majesty's wonderful and Charles and William is wonderful, you can't also think Harry and Meghan are wonderful. And it's not, this black and white stuff is not good in relation to, you either like somebody and hate the other person. It is really sad what's happened.
Welcome to Meghan and Harry Tales, the channel where we uncover the truth behind the headlines, explore the latest updates on the Sussexes, and separate fact from fiction. Join us as we demystify the stories, challenge misconceptions, and celebrate the journey of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. The world watched as Meghan and Harry spoke their truth to Oprah. Their story resonated with millions, including London's own mayor, Sadiq Khan. Khan, a man who understands struggle and resilience, felt a deep empathy for the couple. He saw their pain, their courage, and their desperate need for peace. Khan didn't shy away from the conversation. He recognized the weight of their words, the significance of their experiences. He knew that their story, though unfolding on a global stage, held lessons for us all. We are all connected, he reminded us, by our shared humanity. The interview sparked important dialogues about family, duty, and the weight of tradition. Khan, a leader who values open communication, encouraged these conversations. He understood that true progress requires us to confront difficult truths, to listen with open hearts, and to learn from each other's stories. The Sussexes' revelations, though deeply personal, held a mirror to society. They forced us to examine our own biases, to confront the ways in which we perpetuate systems of oppression. Khan, a champion for equality and justice, recognized this crucial opportunity for growth and urged us all to seize it. Meghan's experience laid bare a painful truth, the enduring legacy of racism. Her words pierced through the facade of tradition, exposing the hidden wounds of history. Khan, a staunch advocate for racial equality, listened with a heavy heart. He understood the insidious nature of prejudice, the way it seeps into institutions and poisons minds. The interview, he acknowledged, was a stark reminder that even the most revered institutions are not immune to the scourge of racism. This realization, though painful, was necessary. Khan, a leader who understands the power of representation, recognized the significance of Meghan's voice. Her presence in the royal family, he believed, had the potential to be transformative. It was a beacon of hope, a symbol of progress. Yet her experiences revealed the deep-seated resistance to change. The conversation about race, Khan emphasized, could no longer be silenced. It was time to dismantle the structures of oppression, to challenge the status quo. He called for a reckoning, a collective effort to create a more just and equitable society for all. Despite the challenges she faced, Meghan's spirit shone through. Her commitment to service, to using her platform for good, resonated deeply with Khan. He saw in her a kindred spirit, a leader driven by compassion and a desire to make a difference. Meghan's work on mental health, gender equality, and social justice resonated far beyond the palace walls. She used her voice to amplify the stories of the marginalized, to shine a light on issues that too often remain hidden. Khan, a champion for social progress, applauded her efforts. Her impact, he noted, transcended geographical boundaries. She inspired a generation, particularly young women of color, to embrace their power, to challenge the status quo, and to fight for a better world. Her legacy, he believed, would be one of courage, resilience, and unwavering compassion. Meghan's story, Khan argued, was ultimately one of hope. It was a reminder that even in the face of adversity, the human spirit can triumph. Her journey, though fraught with challenges, illuminated the path towards a more just and equitable future. The Sussexes' story, though extraordinary, resonated with people from all walks of life. It reminded us that behind the titles and grandeur, we are all human. We all experience joy and pain, love and loss. Khan encouraged us to see ourselves in their story. Their struggles, though amplified, were not unique. They reflected the challenges faced by families worldwide. Their vulnerability was a gift. It allowed us to connect with them on a human level. It reminded us of the importance of empathy and support. The Sussexes' journey was a testament to resilience and the human spirit. A story that transcended borders, cultures, and social strata, reminding us of our shared humanity. Sadiq Khan called for empathy and understanding. He urged us to listen with open hearts, to challenge our own biases, and to extend grace to those who are struggling. Everyone has a story, and every story deserves to be heard with compassion. It's a call to action, an invitation to choose empathy over judgment. Khan's message was clear. We have a choice. We can perpetuate pain and division, or choose to heal and connect. Let us embrace the opportunity to learn from each other's stories, to bridge divides and create a world where everyone feels seen, heard, and valued. Thank you everyone for watching the video, and let's show some love by subscribing and sharing the video. Remember to leave a comment. Thank you. I am your loyal host, Adrian.